evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to J. Hoover Gymnasium as the R.A. Long Lumberjacks take on the Columbia River Chieftains. I'm your host, Jordan Ryan, and we'll start with the starting lineup of the R.A. Long Lumberjacks. Number 2, Ryan Plampin.
A 6-foot senior at guard. Number 3.
And number 3, Dana Cathcart.
A 5-foot 10-inch sophomore at guard. Number 4, Cameron Holden.
And number 4, Cameron Holden.
A 6-foot 5-inch freshman at forward. Number 12, Jacob Thompson.
And Jacob Thompson at number 12.
A 5-foot 6-inch freshman at forward at guard.
And at number 14, Jamond Harris.
Head coach, Jeray Key. Now, your home
and the Columbia River Chieftains will start off with number 1, Nate Snook.
A 6'4" senior at the post, number 10.
And number 10, Matt Asplund.
A 6'6" senior at the post, number 15.
And number 15, Evan Dirksen.
A 6'2" senior at guard,
number 20, Caden DeZort. And finally, to top off the starting lineup, number 24, Jack Armstrong.
Number 24, Jack Armstrong, head coach, Dave Long.
Well, the Columbia River Chieftains will tip it off with the R.A. Long Lumberjacks. As the Chieftains so far have been on a roll, they've been 3-0 in league, whereas the Lumberjacks are looking for a bounce-back game tonight to boost themselves to a 2-3 record with a win. Jacob Thompson and Jack Armstrong to tip it off as we start this ball game. And Armstrong wins the tip right to Snook. DeZort looking high to Snook. Can't get it to fall, and it'll be Lumberjack ball.
Chieftain going back to the Lumberjacks.
Chieftains looking at a man press. Plampin. Trapped. Stuck at half court. The drive. No good. Gets his own rebound. Can't seem to get it to fall, and Plampin will end up with the board. Lumberjacks with a fresh shot clock. Jamond Harris. Plampin, the dump down low. The shot, and it's good. As Cameron Holden with a nice 3 to start the Lumberjacks off. Snook looks to DeZort, no shot. And 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Dirksen up top, can't get his own 3 to go. Rebound, and stolen by Jamond Harris. Harris up top. Pass, stolen. Jack Armstrong leads the fast break. Snook looks for 3, no good, and Chieftains have been 0-3 in their start here. Screen and roll. And some miscommunication on the Lumberjacks' part. Clampin gets inside, can't get it to
Rebound
go.
put down by Dirksen.
And a lot of missed shots to start this game. Desort looks low, Asplund, and an easy
Pass.
bucket there.
Resort to Asplund with the basket.
A nice dish to the cutting Asplund on that pass right there. Lumberjacks continue to run the dribble handoff. In the middle, Alex Miller can't get it to go. Looks back door and can't get it to Asplund. Lumberjacks leading the fast break. Euro step, can't get it to bounce, gets his own rebound, and Thompson can't seem to get it to go in. And just like that, the Chieftains are on the break, and a dunk by Armstrong. Armstrong throwing it down, and the Chieftains take a 1-point lead after a rough shooting start for both teams.
Ball knocked out of bounds off the Chieftains. Lumberjacks retain it, substitution.
And 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the first. Alex Miller is in for Desort. Oh, and wide open is Thompson as he gets the bucket. All too easy, and a missed offensive assignment on that part. Armstrong. Dirksen down low, under the basket, somehow gets it to go, and a nice shot by Dirksen. Harris is trapped, gets it to Thompson. That's tipped off the Chieftains.
Ball knocked out of bounds off Dirksen. Lumberjacks retain it.
The Lumberjacks will get the ball back. Lumberjacks. And a steal by Snook, the layup, and he gets it. Easy bucket for Nathan Snook. And a costly turnover, a violation on the Lumberjacks, and the ball is going to go right back to the Chieftains. So far, this game has been made up of entirely layups and dunks. We'll see if that can change here with the three. And Dirksen gets it to go, and that's the first three-point basket for either team in the game. And that's out of bounds off the Lumberjacks. Another sloppy turnover by the Lumberjacks. So the Chieftains will retain possession and look to extend their lead. Miller wide open. Armstrong. Nice 15-footer, and he gets it to go. Chieftains continue to trap. And Harris almost gets it stolen. The shot for three won't go. Thompson pump fakes, and it goes right off the rim. And he just, Thompson, after several missed layups, finally gets the foul, and he will shoot two.
Foul charge against number 3, Alex Miller. His first team foul at the line to shoot a pair, number 12.
Miller charged with the foul. Thompson leaves it short.
Back into the ball game. Number 4.
He'll have another try. As Cameron Holden checks in. And Thompson hits the second. Lumberjacks look to pressure. Snook crossover. Faces the double. And the ball is tipped out of bounds, remaining as Chieftain ball. and Coach Long is clearly unhappy with Nate Snook on that last play there. So Desort comes in. Dirksen will try again, and a nice three for Dirksen. 6 quick points for Dirksen from the three-point line. Clampin looks low to Thompson, tipped, and that's stolen. Dirksen gets it. Dirksen, guarded by 3, gets it to Alex Miller for 3. That's good!
It's just from Dirksen.
Miller with a nice in-rhythm 3, and the Chieftains have taken a commanding 13-point lead. And a foul on Dirksen.
Foul away from the basket.
As he got a little handsy trying to steal the ball from Jamon Harris.
Evan Dirksen, his first, second team foul.
Cameron Holden gets past the Chieftains. Clampin tries to get past Armstrong. Thompson, strong drive, and it's blocked.
Armstrong with the block and the rebound.
Alex Miller will try again, and that's good.
Point basket, assist to Desort.
Alex Miller with another nice three-pointer, and he has 6. Holden gets it to Thompson. Thompson, free throw line jumper, can't get it to go.
Rebound comes down to Asplund.
Desort looks to Dirksen. Dirksen on the drive. Reverse layup is good.
Dribble drive basket. Dirksen with the dribble drive basket.
Dirksen with another nice bucket, and he has started very strong so far. Dirksen up the floor, gets it to Desort. No shot there. And Desort wide open. Got all the time in the world, and he hits the three with 30 seconds left to go. The Chieftains struggled from the line to start the first, but it is clear they have found their rhythm here as they have hit 4 in a row. Harris passes it out to Thompson. Thompson looks to Cathcart. Cameron Hold'em can't get it to go, and the buzzer goes off. The Chieftains with a commanding 21-point lead.
Hometown Chieftains, 27.
As the Chieftains sit at a 27-6 lead right now. So far, the Lumberjacks have just struggled to find their rhythm and make layups, frankly. The Chieftains have played solid defense so far, and that has really been what has kept the Lumberjacks from scoring at this point, not to mention the costly turnovers, which have caused the Chieftains to get in a rhythm, and so far they have been shooting excellent from the three-point line. The Chieftains did not shoot well from the start, but they were able to pull themselves together with several easy buckets, and finally they got some rhythm from the three-point line. At this point, the Lumberjacks are going to have to attack defensively and hopefully get themselves some easy buckets to get back in rhythm to start the second quarter. So the Lumberjacks will start with the basketball as we have 8 more minutes left to go in the half. And if you're just joining us, Evan Dirksen so far has been on fire as he has scored most of the Chieftains' points between several drives and a few key three-pointers. The Lumberjacks look to answer here. Hold'em down to Cathcart. Thompson Gets the screen. Thompson inside. Can't get the layup to go, and that's another missed layup for Thompson. Miller looks to set up the offense. Dirksen has the hot hand. Desort up top. Tides pump fakes the three, shoots another one, and he gets it.
Miller with the assist.
Desort with a nice three. And the Chieftains continue their streak from the three-point line. Cathcart looks inside. Can't get it to go. And Harris. Cathcart tries to force the shot, and he can't get it to go. It hits way off. Desort guarded closely by Harris. Miller with the ball again. The Jacks sit into a 2-3. Skip pass to Desort. And the Chieftains with 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. The shot, Desort with one, and he gets it to go. Right at the buzzer, Desort gets it off just in time.
Three-pointer of the game for the Chieftains.
And the Chieftains have hit 7 threes in a row, an incredible streak. They started 0 for 2 to start the game. This has been quite a streak for the Chieftains.
Chieftain varsity home game. Thank you, Gainers Automotive, for your continued support of Chieftain basketball.
So, Mark Miranda, Josh Kukula, and Nate Snook all check in. Thompson turns away the three. The three for Dana Cathcart. And Cathcart finally gets a bucket, as Lumberjacks have had many unanswered points from the Chieftains. The skip pass to Kukula for three. Can't get it to go, and that breaks the Chieftains' streak of 7 in a row. Thompson looks to drive right off of Dirksen's foot, but the Chieftains get it back. Kukula gets it up the court, and Snook looks to Desort. Desort the drive. The dish to Dirksen, a floater, bounces in and out.
Rebound pulled down by Cathcart. Kicks it out to Hold'em.
Hold'em gets it. Hold'em in the screen and roll. Looks to Thompson. Thompson will try again, but that's a travel.
Whistle and traveling violation charge against Lumberjacks.
As he moved his pivot foot there. The Chieftains will take the ball as they have a commanding 33-9 lead. Well, with Snook back in the game, whatever disagreement Coach Long and Snook had is somewhat resolved, as he stays at the point guard now. Snook for three. Gets it to go, and a nice three for Nathan Snook. Jamon Harris, guarded tightly by Desort. And a turnover there.
Ball out of bounds off the Lumberjacks.
As it goes right off of the Lumberjacks. Tristan Arruda, just gave a pass that was a little too hot to hold him. Dirksen, elbow jumper, bounces off. Can't get the putback.
Rebound down by Cathcart.
Oh, and an almost turnover by the Lumberjacks as they were able to recover the ball. Harris. Holden to Harris. They look for the screen and roll again. They can't seem to find anything. The cut, and that is missed badly by Cathcart, as he has an open lane. Snook, easy bucket, and Miranda was shooting and fouled. And I think right now Nate Snook is
Foul charge against number 12,
arguing with the, or
his first team foul.
trying to talk to the official about the
Mark Miranda.
possible goaltending on that call there. Thompson grabbed the rim, which may have caused the ball to miss.
Valdez checks into the game for the Chieftains.
So Dirksen will take a break as Dylan Valdez, the 6'3" post, comes into the game for the Chieftains. Miranda can't get the second one to go. And a nice fake. The Lumberjacks can't get it. And out of bounds off Miranda.
Knocked out of bounds by Miranda.
And
Lumberjacks
Cameron Holden could not get the layup there. Harris, long floater.
Rebound pulled down by Valdez.
Valdez.
Kicks out to Desort.
Desort takes it down the court. Desort loses it, and a sloppy turnover by Desort on that play there. So the Lumberjacks will get another opportunity with 3 minutes to go. Cathcart can't seem to get past Snook. Nearly stolen. The drive and a foul.
Got a whistle, a tripping foul.
As Tristan Aruda was
charge
tripped
12, Josh Kakua,
on his way to the rim.
13th foul against the Chieftains.
He'll try and shoot again. Oh, and nearly stolen by Snook. Lumberjacks with a brief advantage here, and it goes right off the hands of Alex Stevens. Kakula, the layup, and there's a foul before the shot. And Snook is called with an offensive foul. So Kakula will be robbed of the basket there, as Snook clearly does not agree with the call. Kakula with tight D. And an offensive foul.
Got a whistle on an offensive foul away from the basket. Foul charge against number 15, Tristan Aruda.
Aruda will be called with the foul there, so the ball goes right back to the Chieftains.
Lumberjacks.
Looks to middle to Miranda. Snook, crossover. Down to Miranda again. The layup, tipped, still good.
Basket by Miranda.
Miranda able to finish strong to get that layup to go. And a nice shot. Oh, almost stolen there as Cathcart looks to work something in. Holden, the floater, tough shot in and out, and Stevens is able to get it to go.
Stevens with the rebound basket.
Stevens with clear size at 6'5", was just able to go right over the Chieftains and get that rebound. A nice shot by Stevens. Desort, a deep three. Can't get it to go. And Miranda will be charged with the loose ball foul.
Over the back foul charge is for 25, Mark Miranda, his first.
And Desort and Snook will come out.
The Chieftains. Checking in the game will be Quincy Cartwright checks in.
As Quincy Cartwright and Cole Delich will check into this game. The screen, Stevens, nowhere to go. Hold'em, looks to get inside. Might have been a travel, and a foul somewhere inside, and that will be against the Lumberjacks. And Stevens will be charged with the foul.
That's his first foul, 13 foul.
So a little over a minute to go in the half. The Chieftains are up 36-11. Cartwright, the drive, loses it, and it will bounce out of bounds.
Turnover against the Chieftains. Ball going back the other way to the Lumberjacks.
So the Lumberjacks will get an opportunity to get off a last shot here within shot clock regulations. The drive, and tied up, but he will be called for a travel, and Aruda travels, giving the ball right to the Chieftains with 40 seconds to go. Cartwright, down to Miranda. The foul, can't get it to go, but he will get free throws. And this will be free throw number 4, or 3 and 4 for Miranda tonight. And he gets the first one. So at this point, what the Lumberjacks can hope for is to get a bucket here, end the half well, and hopefully start the second half a little stronger. But at this point, the Chieftains have a very strong lead. The drive by Hold'em, can't get the pass to Stevens. Delich with the ball up the court. Delich to Kakula for 3, and that's going to be off. Bounces off the hands of Miranda, and the floater will get to go.
Jamon Harris gets the basket.
And that's exactly what the Lumberjacks needed, was to get a bucket to end it there.
Enjoy yourselves some concessions.
So the Chieftains are ahead 40-13 going into the half, as the Chieftains have taken a nice lead on their home court.
The Clemson Tigers, 31.
The Lumberjacks, unfortunately, are down by quite a bit, but hopefully this halftime will get them to refocus and replan for what the Chieftains have brought to the table. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.
Being part of the Columbia River community is about being part of a team, a collective of people that we're accountable to each other.
Really making sure that you are setting the standard in both excellence for academics, clubs, sports, absolutely. But I think that since River has been so good for so long, I think that it is doing your best every single day, and it is really maintaining that standard.
Is a sense of pride in all that I do. And it also means to me being a part of a family and a legacy that's actually defined by tradition.
You know, I moved here 31 years ago with my wife, and I knew nobody. And now everywhere I go, I see former students making differences in our community.
Being able to honor the people that have come before us is something that is so important, because they're the reason we are where we are now.
It kind of sets the standard for what you want to achieve and what you want to exceed the standard.
And I think that our best way to honor them is to say we are going to take that legacy and bring our own footprint to it and our own mantra, wherever else we need to do to make that legacy that much better.
I always feel like I'm standing I'm standing on the shoulders of greatness. And I always feel like right now I am holding the torch for the future. I am the torch bearer right now. And my hope is that I will be able to keep the tradition of excellence going so that I will be able to pass the torch onto somebody else someday that will be able to keep this wonderful tradition going.
Us as teachers, seniors as leaders, that's our job, to keep that tradition alive and keep us, with our eyes on the prize.
It's that pursuit of perfection, and even though you don't get it, you can still get excellence. And I think it's also the fact that everyone really cares about each other.
This school tries really hard to provide opportunities for every student to feel like they're a part of our family.
If we, work together and team together and show what we expect, excellence every day, every minute, every hour, loving each other, taking care of each other.
That the excellence comes from having perseverance, staying with the task even when things get difficult, having some grit and some perseverance. I think that's what makes excellent people. I think that's what makes excellent work in a work environment and students, and I think I really see that at Columbia River.
Everyone is so connected. Everyone is so much into the sports and the clubs and the academics. I think that honestly that helps to build the excellence that we have here. I think because everyone is so connected, they want to be there for each other. And I think that is what ultimately helps us to propel us forward and make us even better than we possibly could be.
We have a really tremendous student body. They're leaders, they're innovators, they're scientists, they're amazing athletes. They care and serve one another.
You see that excellence bleed over into life, and you see those kids doing, our current kids doing things in the community that make a difference, that start them on a way of caring about not just themselves, but about excellence and about helping out everybody in the community.
If you want a rigorous, challenging curriculum,
is focused and driven on excelling in all your classes.
Encouraging kids to prepare, at a level that is a college level.
Instead of just memorizing a bunch of facts for a multiple choice test, it teaches you the process of learning.
Making sure that you can understand a problem, that you can find facts to back up an argument, that you can create an argument that's cohesive and coherent.
It teaches you perseverance, it teaches you critical thinking, it teaches you time management.
Very beneficial coming into college, into the workforce.
The IB program will help you hone skills and will make you knowledgeable in a lot of different areas. And that combination allows a lot of doors to stay open for you as a young adult.
It's 100% a valuable thing to do. And it's very rewarding because you end up going into college and realizing, oh, this is actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, or I understand this concept more because I've had this background in IB. I've been able to learn about this.
You come here to do your passion, which is science, math, English, video. You come here for your passion, and the scary, oh, it's IB, it's extra work, it's so hard. No, it's not going to be hard if it's your passion.
IB, and whether it's the diploma program or the career program, what it offers is an opportunity for you to find out what you're most interested in. And when you're doing something that you're passionate about or that you're actually just really intrigued by, you reach what artists, architects, what a lot of people refer to as flow. You're just in that moment and you're going because it's so interesting.
As long as you are productive and you use your time wisely, it's not the level of crazy that everyone says it is.
When your teachers give you work time in class, maybe you should actually work instead of talking to your friends, and then you won't have as much homework.
You have to have the intent and the drive to sit down and work for 2 or 3 hours and get everything done in that time span.
As long as you're on top of your stuff during the week and allocate proper time during the weekend for homework, yeah, you have time to do whatever you want. But you have to prioritize. You can't be in 10 different clubs and 3 different sports and still do IB. You can still do 3 sports. There are many people I was friends with who graduated full IB that were 3-season athletes all 4 years of high school. But they might have been in less clubs. But it's possible, but you just can't do everything.
The truth is that you have to go into it being prepared that you are going into a higher caliber learning path. And that is the truth. But it does not kill you. It does not beat you down. If anything, it builds you up because you have an IB community that everyone's going through it together, and you have teachers who are going to prepare you for what you need to do. And there are also, I think it's really important to know lots of paths you can do in IB. You don't have to do the full diploma. You can pick certain areas that you want to focus on and still get the skills that IB teaches you, but not die with a full IB course load.
Everybody does fine in the program. I mean, if you put in the work and you talk to teachers, you'll do well. It's I think because that's one thing that I really valued about the teachers here is that everybody wants you to do well. I mean, it's their job, to make sure that we're prepared for our classes, but more than that, they want to see us succeed. They want us to do well on our exams, and they want us to be super excited about setting the curve in the bio exam or whatever.
The teachers are there for you. They don't want to, drown you. They want to help you. They want to see you succeed.
It's a great place to work as a teacher here. I work with fabulous teachers, wonderful, experienced teachers that know their stuff, and they love kids.
We've got great students, great families, great support. Our staff is amazing. The educational programs we have here are outstanding, and students can challenge themselves yet participate in a lot of different activities and events.
River's for everybody. They have something for everybody here. And none of it's like freshmen and seniors. There's not a huge underclassmen, upperclassmen. Like, you have friends in every class, in every grade. You can do so many sports. There's so many electives and classes that you can take.
IB for everyone. I think there's this perception that it's only for top-notch students, and I think that, again, with organization and study skills, and if you're willing to work hard, that IB programs are available to any student who wants to access those. So there's not some, these limitations, and it's a choice.
Education is a powerful thing to have, and to be at this school, you will get a pretty stellar education, and it's important to use that tool to help other people.
It makes you mindful of being somebody who's part of a larger world community. And I think for those reasons, it's appealing to me, and I think it's appealing to parents whose goal in life isn't just, I want you to be a successful person and make money, but I want you to be a good person. I want you to be a fine human being. That, I think, is what sells me on IB.
And welcome back as the Chieftains are taking on the Lumberjacks tonight. And they will start with the ball right here. So far, the Chieftains have had a nice lead, and they have continued to keep it here. The starters are back in, and Desort will start with a 3. Can't get it to go, and Thompson with the rebound. Thompson looks to push it up the floor, and that is tipped by Snook. The Lumberjacks will end up with the basketball. Well, at this point, the Lumberjacks are looking for a response and to put some points on the board. They only have 13 points in the entire half. Harris tries to get it to Thompson. Thompson against 2. And there's a foul there.
Got a whistle and a foul on the shot.
Dirksen thought it was clean, and they're looking for a jump ball or a block on that one as Thompson came down with it.
Foul charge against number 20.
Actually,
Desort.
the foul is charged against
First team foul of the half.
Caden Desort.
Desort's second foul.
The official claims that he was hit in the head by Desort.
Thompson gets the first
So
2.
Thompson will get the first shot and put some points on the board to start the half. Thompson struggled with his layups a little bit in the first half. Hopefully he can get it going on the other end. So Thompson hits both, and the Jacks look to press. Skip pass to Asplund. Snook in the corner, drives, gets it down to Dirksen. A nice pass and a good assist to Dirksen, who's had a solid game all night. Harris almost loses it. Thompson doubled, and another foul on Dezort.
Reaching foul charge against number 20.
And that's 2 quick fouls
his second.
on Dezort.
Second team foul and a half.
No movement on the bench. It looks like Coach Long will trust in Dezort for now. Jacks try to get it in, and that's 5 seconds.
5-second charge. 5-second
and a
call
turnover
charge against the Lumberjacks.
On the Lumberjacks there. So the Jacks will slip back into their press. Snook passes it easily up the court. Oh, and Dirksen tries to get it to go, but the foul as Hold'em got in the way and pushed Dirksen there.
Foul charge against Holden, his first. Dirksen goes to line.
Dezort tried to get the alley-oop over to Dirksen. He will have to earn it at the free throw line. He hits the first. So Dirksen will get them both. He's had a nice night.
Dirksen gets the pair.
Harris. Back to Harris. Looks in the corner for 3, and that's an air ball by Cathcart. Snook pushes it up the floor, gets it to Asplund. Dirksen guarded by several players as the Lumberjacks drop back into a 2-3. Dirksen. Ooh, can't get that shot to go.
Down by Cathcart.
And Cathcart will push it up the floor. Thompson was open in the corner, and the Lumberjacks missed it on that one there. Cathcart looks to Plampin. The shot by Harris. Harris gets it to go. A nice shot by Harris. And he has had 5 points in this game, including a buzzer beater floater to end the half. Skip pass to Snook. The Chieftains will set up the offense with 22 seconds on the shot clock. Dirksen in the corner, gets it down to Armstrong. Chieftains' good ball movement finally ends up in Dezort's hands for 3.
Dirksen with the 3-point basket. Excuse me.
And Dezort
with the 3-point
with a nice 3 there. Good ball movement by the Chieftains to get the open 3. Harris struggling to get past Asplund. Finally does, and it's stolen by Armstrong.
With the steal.
Armstrong gets the ball up the floor. Tough pass to Dirksen. Dirksen on 2, and that might have been tipped on that one there as it ended up way short. Plampin to Thompson. Thompson for 3. Bang! Nice shot by Thompson there. And that's going to be a timeout for the Lumberjacks.
It's the Lumberjacks 21. Your hometown Chieftains 47.
So the Lumberjacks have come out with several nice baskets. Still, they're not within striking distance from the Chieftains' considerable lead. But they have come out strong to start the half.
Again, for Chieftain basketball, we'd like to thank Gainers Automotive for their continued support of Columbia River basketball. Again this year, Gainers will donate
This is also a
$30
nice timeout for the Chieftains here to get back on track.
Thank you, Gainers Automotive, for your support of Chieftain
hopefully
basketball.
lock down
again
on
this year.
defense to prevent a
Update
run
out of Santa
by
Clara.
the Lumberjacks.
It's the
But at this
Crimson
point,
Tide,
there's
16.
not a lot of need to worry.
Clemson Tigers 37 with 5:54 to play in the third.
Four minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the third. So after only scoring 4 points in the second quarter alone, so far with 4 minutes to go, the Lumberjacks have scored 8 in this third quarter. A considerable change for the Lumberjacks. The Chieftains look to hold on to the lead. Of course, they're in no danger of letting go of that right now. The bounce pass gets it to Snook for 3. Nice shot by Nate Snook.
By Snook for the corner.
And the Chieftains have been shooting very well from the line tonight. Lumberjacks looking for an answer. Harris looking for an opening. Holden resets. And Clampin looks to drive. Harris on the drive. Harris with a nice floater, and it ends up short. Desort looks to get it down the floor. Snook with the ball. He's open from 3. He'll skip it to Armstrong, and Dirksen gets it back to Armstrong. Snook in the corner, wide open. And can't get that one to go. He might have been a little too open on that shot there. Lumberjacks with another chance to score. They continue to run the dribble handoff against the man. Almost turned over as Cathcart ends up with the ball. 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Thompson looks low, and the layup is way off as Clampin rushed that shot there. The skip to Dirksen. Dirksen with the drive, the floater, and he looks for contact there as he clearly had his shot altered. The 3 off.
Rebound pulled down by Desort. Kicks it out to Snook.
So Snook will look for another opportunity to score for the Chieftains here. And tipped
Ball knocked out of bounds off the Lumberjacks.
as Desort was trying to get it to Asplin in the corner. And the new face for the Lumberjacks as Aaron Ofston, checks into the game. Dirksen a deep 3, and Asplin tried to turn it into an alley-oop, a Euro step, and Thompson ends up with a bucket on the other end.
Basket by Thompson.
A sloppy play by the Chieftains, and the Lumberjacks were able to capitalize with a good bucket. Armstrong, Desort for 3. No good.
Rebound pulled down by Austin.
Harris looking for the screen and roll. Slices his way through the defense. Thompson. No look there. And Holden back to Harris. Lumberjacks moving the ball pretty well, but trying to run the screen and roll again. Clampin, a nice shot there as he was able to change directions in the air and finish with a nice shot. And the Lumberjacks are continuing to score here. Desort turns down the 3. Dirksen will not, and that is no good.
Rebound pulled down by Thompson.
The Chieftains having a few three-point shooting struggles as of late.
Snook with the steal.
Snook slices up the court. Dirksen will try again, and he gets that one to go in the corner. A nice shot by Dirksen as the Chieftains had missed 4 in a row up until then from the three-point line. A crossover by Holden. The 3 for Harris. Can't complete the play. And Snook is fouled by Clampin on the rebound there.
Foul charge against
26 seconds left to go, and Alex Miller will check in for Caden Desort.
Alex Miller checks into the ball game for the Chieftains.
Alex Miller has proved to be a spark off the bench as he provided 6 points for the Chieftains off of 2 threes early in the game. We'll see if that's what Long wants from him here. The skip to Dirksen. 7 seconds left to go. Snook, back to Dirksen. Dirksen for 3. In and out, can't get it to go, and that is it. As the third quarter comes to a close, the Lumberjacks have proven to show some life in the third quarter, but they are still down by a large margin, as is 53-25, as the Chieftains are still ahead at J. Hoover Gymnasium. Well, Evan Dirksen is continuing to keep up the offensive barrage. He did miss that last 3, but so far he has done very well in this game and has provided many of the Chieftain points. And as a Lumberjack coach, something that must be going on in that huddle right now is to keep doing what you're doing, keep playing solid defense and doing your job, as well as trying to get themselves back in this game and score. So there was a jersey issue earlier, as there were 2 number 12s on the court with Thompson and Austin, but Austin has now switched his jersey to a number 22. So no issues there. Thompson looks low, and an offensive foul as Armstrong takes
Foul be charged against Ryan Clamp, and his
the charge.
Third team foul of the half against the Lumberjacks.
So Mark Miranda will check in for Matt Asplin. The Lumberjacks pull back on the press and sit in the 2-3. Snook turns up the 3. Dirksen, nice open shot from the elbow, can't get it to go, and Miranda with an aggressive look there, and he will shoot free throws on the shot. So far, Miranda
foul charge against number 14.
has been the only person on this Chieftains team to shoot free throws today, which
at the line
is very odd. This is his 5th and 6th free throw today, and he will not hit the first. And Kevin Barnett will check in for Thompson, who has really been the only consistent offensive player on the Lumberjacks as of this game. He will take a breather. Holden looks to Plampin. And there's a foul there on Alex Miller.
Foul away from the basket, charged against number 3,
as
Alex
he
Miller.
was trying to get
His
through
second.
the screen. The Lumberjacks continue to look for the screen and roll against the man. And a foul as Harris will be shooting free throws. Snook
Foul charge
with
Nate Snook, his
another
second
foul there, his second.
Sitting Harris to the
So
line
Harris
to
will have
bear.
an opportunity to score 2. He hits
Harris
the first.
Line and gets the first.
Dylan Valdez will come in
Valdez checks into the game for the
for
Chieftains.
Jack Armstrong.
Jack Armstrong checks out.
And
Harris gets the twine again, gets a pair.
Harris will get both of them. Miranda looks to Dirksen. Dirksen for the skip to Miller. Miller turns down the 3. And very aggressive defense by the Lumberjacks here. And Miller with the three. Can't get it to go, way off. And it did not hit the rim according to the refs. That one did, and Alex Miller tried to get the ball on that one. Lumberjack fans not happy. They wanted a over-the-back foul on Miller there. But regardless, they will end up with the ball. Behind the back, Plampin can't get the inside layup.
Down by Miller.
Miller down the floor to Snook. Snook looking at the baseline drive. A nice tee up to Miranda and a good shot there.
The assist.
Miranda was wide open on the rotation there and was able to get the shot. The screen. Plampin looks for the roller, nothing there. And a turnover.
Taken away by Miranda.
The Chieftains lead the fast break. Miller can't get the shot to go, but he will end up with 2 free throws.
Miller go to the line to shoot a pair. Foul charge against Ryan Plampin, his third. 15th foul.
So Miller will shoot free throws. And the starters are officially out of the game as Dirksen and Snook take a break. And Cole Delich and Quincy Cartwright come into the game. Alex Miller cannot get a second. And Aruda looks to drive, can't get anything to go, often. Back to Aruda, spins, forces it inside, and he can't get the shot there. Aruda ends up back with it, and he ends up with a nice bucket there.
Basket by Aruda.
Aruda stayed aggressive on that shot and was able to get the deuce. Into the corner, the shot. And that's a nice three.
Corner three, assist from Cartwright.
Missed shot there.
Rebound pulled down.
Lumberjacks will get another shot. Lumberjacks continue to look to drive. Oh, a near steal by Cole Delich. And a foul on Quincy Cartwright.
Against the Chieftains. Foul
and a nice three in the corner on that shot there as we take a look at the replay.
His first. 15th foul against the Chieftains.
Dana Cathcart can't get it. Cathcart looking to come off the screen. Cathcart contested on Cole Delich, and he gets it to go. A nice shot by Cathcart. And the Lumberjacks have missed a fair share of layups there. It's good to see that one go in for them. Miranda looks to Cartwright. Miranda inside, blocked. And often with the block, a nice shot. But he was not able to get it to go as Often came in and blocked the shot. Oh, and a heat check by Cathcart. Saves it from the backcourt violation. And a foul.
Reaching foul away from the basket. Foul charge against number 3, Alex Miller, his third foul.
Alex Miller will
That'll be the 16th foul against the Chieftains.
Commit his third foul, and he will be pulled out of the game. So Miller and Cartwright come out of the game.
Along with Elijah Harrison checks into the game for the Chieftains.
And Harrison and Kukula come into the game. The drive. Inside, can't get the layup to go.
Delich with the rebound.
And Jaden Williamson could not get that contested layup there. Miranda for 3, and that is off.
Rebound pulled down by Williamson.
Lumberjacks look to drive. Pump fake. Can't get Kakula to bite. And the elbow jumper.
Gotera with the
nice shot.
Banks it in.
As Gotera was able to get the open jumper there. The shot off. Delich with the rebound. Gets it to Kakula in the corner. Also off. And tries to save it. A nice save there as Delich ends up with it. And a fresh shot clock for the Chieftains. Into the corner. The drive. Contested shot, and there will be a foul there as Williamson committed the foul.
20, Jaden Williamson, his first. Valdez will go to line to shoot a pair.
So Dylan Valdez, the 6'3" junior, will shoot a pair.
Valdez gets the first. Miranda checks out of the game. Into the ball game.
Miranda comes out of the game as Michael Faust.
Michael Faust checks in.
The lone freshman on this Chieftain roster checks into the game with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. So Valdez will get both here, or excuse me, both free throws there. Lumberjacks with a carry.
Violation against the Lumberjacks. Ball back to the Chieftains. 1:55 to play.
So the Chieftains will get another opportunity to score here. And it has been, for anyone who's watched the Chieftains for several years, it's rare to see a freshman on varsity for this Chieftain basketball team. Coach Long has an excellent program, and to see, here he is here, Faust can't get it to go. To see a freshman on varsity really is interesting, considering that dozens and dozens of kids try out for on their freshman year to make the freshman team, and to see that is telling of what Coach Long is able to do in order to promote young talent.
Rebound comes out to Faust. Kicks out to Delich.
Delich
1 minute.
Looks to drive inside. Delich, no foul. And the Lumberjacks push it the other way. The shot blocked.
Faust with the block.
And Faust with a nice block.
As
possibly in frustration there, Jaden Williamson
20,
just
Williamson
swats at Kakula, and he will shoot free throws, or at least one free throw, as the Chieftains are in the bonus.
Kakula gets the first.
So Kakula will get his first free throw to go. 50 seconds left to go in the third. And bounces right off of several Chieftains and ends up in Lumberjack hands. Barnett wanted to shoot, does not. Instead, it ended up in Arruda's hands. Barnett doesn't know where to go there, and Anderson. Barnett really does not want to shoot that three. Arruda inside, drive, and that layup is too strong. Arruda struggled from inside tonight, and that is telling of how he has played so far. Or excuse me, this is the end of the game. That was the fourth quarter right there.
And that's the final of the Lumberjacks. 33, your hometown Chieftains. 62, the Chieftains that go to 9.
So to finish the game here, the Chieftains end up with another win as they are 4-0 in league, 62-33. An excellent game from Eric Dirksen as the RA Long Lumberjacks now sit at 1-4 in league. A tough loss for them at the Chieftain Stadium. But the Chieftains with a nice win here as they were very strong from the three-point line, especially in the first and second quarter. And that was really the difference in the game here. Well, I want to thank you for watching or listening tonight as the Columbia River Chieftains played the RA Long Lumberjacks. I'm your host, Jordan Ryan. We wish you a good night from Columbia River Chieftain Stadium.